Hey everyone, I'm Laura from Cherub's Chalks Interiors. Join me today as I show you a gorgeous linen cupboard transformation using a super pretty floral transfer. Here's how the linen cupboard came to me. It had a lovely shape and features, but the dark varnish is outdated. So I dismantled it all and then set to sanding off that dark varnish with my electric sander and a 120 grit sandpaper. You don't need to completely remove all of that varnish, you basically just need to create a key. This is so that the paint can stick to something, creating a long-lasting adhesion. If you don't have an electric sander, you can just scuff sand by hand. Once I've sanded and given it a good clean, it's time to choose the paint colour. I've opted for dried sage, which is part of the chalk mineral paint line. I'm using a synthetic bristle brush to give a smooth finish, and I'm going to apply 2 coats. If you have dark wood, sometimes 3 coats may be needed, but I always find that this paint has got great coverage, and so 2 is normally absolutely fine. Now I want to add some gorgeous details to this piece, so I'm going to apply the Savvy's Bouquet transfer across the front. This is a gorgeous floral transfer with lots of pretty pastel colours and butterflies. Now I'm going to show you how I apply this transfer. I'm using 1 sheet per door as the fit is pretty much perfect. You want to remove the white backing sheet and then place the front sheet, which is clear with the transfer attached, into position on your piece. Do this slowly and take great care to put this into the correct position, especially when you are continuing a pattern like I am here. You want to make sure that everything lines up perfectly. Once you are sure it's in the right position, you can gently press down on this to hold it into place. You then want to grab your wooden burnishing tool and start burnishing this onto your piece. You will need to cover every part of the transfer to make sure that it is all well adhered. This can take quite a while as you need to be really careful. I'm just going to speed up this process and we'll show you what happens next. Once you think that your transfer has adhered to the paint, it's now time to start removing that clear sheet. Slowly and gently peeling it off, making sure that all of the transfer is stuck. If some parts are coming off with the clear sheet, then you just need to make sure that you burnish it on a little bit more, until the clear sheet comes off freely and easily. Now we're moving further down onto the furniture, applying the transfer to the drawers. This is the same process apart from you will of course need to cut the transfer at the edges of the drawers. I use a Stanley knife for this. First, I burnish most of the transfer onto the drawer just so that it is well stuck, and then I cut as close to the drawer edge as possible. If there is a slight overhang, that's okay because you can sand this off later. Now it's time to seal in the chalk mineral paint and the transfer. We want this to be well protected to ensure a long-lasting finish. I'm opting for clear coat in satin for this project as I'd like it to have a subtle sheen. I'm using a Dixie Belle synthetic bristle brush as this will help to achieve a smooth finish. The first objective is getting that clear coat onto the surface. We are then going to use long straight strokes with the brush to get that smooth finish. I'll leave that to dry for a few hours and then I can put this piece back together. What do you think of the finished look? The piece was originally gorgeous with all of those lovely details and shapes. The colour I think makes it look even better, but those floral transfers to the front make this so special. It's a truly unique piece that really has a wow factor. I just love how the dried sage contrasts with that warm wood tone on the interior. It's the perfect combination if you ask me. I hope that you enjoyed our tutorial today and that you have a lot of fun creating your next project. If you'd like to see more of our work, you can find us on all of the social media platforms at Cherub's Chalks Interiors. For more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment and turn on your post notifications to get notified when we next post. Thank you for watching and we'll see you again next time.